Scorpio, dealing with a Scorpio, wherever you got Scorpio in your chart, whether you're a cross-watcher, whatever brought you to this reading, you're not here by chance. There's a message here for you, so open yourself to receive whatever beautiful message the universe would like to share with you. Welcome to my channel. I'm Adrian Nelson. I'm a psychic tarot reader. This is a general reading for the energy for Scorpio for 4 till 11 March. All right, so we're going to start by taking a look at what are the things that might be challenging for you in this upcoming week. And I believe that any challenge in this world is here to positively propel you forward. All right, so you've got two cards. The first one there is the High Priestess, my beautiful Scorpios. So Scorpios, sometimes life gets very, very tough. And when life gets very tough sometimes, we forget the essence of who we are. We forget our connection to Source. We forget that we can ask the universe for help. We forget that the entire universe is here to back our highest good. And we go into fear mode and we want to do everything ourselves. And we just run ourselves into walls. So what I want you to do, Scorpio, in this upcoming week is to maybe set a reminder. I always say to my students, set yourself a reminder for maybe every hour, every 2 hours, just to remind yourself that, that you are part of something so much more, something so much bigger. All right. When I go through a challenging stage, there is this beautiful, beautiful, like a thingy that you put around your neck. It's a beautiful crystal that a good friend of mine gave me. And when I go through a difficult period, or I know that I'm going to go through a difficult period, what I do is I set the alarm for myself, say maybe for the next 5 days, for every hour, say maybe for 8 hours in the day. And every time the alarm goes off, I just touch the stone, just to remind me that there are people out there that really, really care about me. Because my friend just got me that when he went to, to go visit some people sometimes. Because sometimes we forget that there's people that care about us. Sometimes we forget that the universe is on our side. So just find a way to remind yourself, all right? And as you do, just by reminding yourself, beautiful Scorpio, you will find that things will really just work out for you, because you will just keep on reminding yourself of who you are and what you are part of. Because you are definitely coming out of the dark and into the light. There is powerful new beginnings here for you. And maybe it doesn't feel all that even trustworthy initially, and it's okay. Life can be tough sometimes, all right? Know that whatever challenge you are going through has the potential to make you stronger, all right? Let's draw you one more card, and we're going to do, when I say we, I'm talking about myself and my spiritual team that call themselves Smile. Then I'm going to do the detailed reading for you and end off with a direct message from Source, okay? All right, so you have the Emperor, Aries energy, new beginnings, the January of the Zodiac, all right? So, as I said, you're coming out of the challenges, you're coming out of the darkness. And, when we move from one sort of way of living and being to another way of living and being, it often feels very, very challenging, because your mind tries to keep on taking you back to what is familiar, all right? So any challenges that you get, any struggles that you get this week, know that it's here, my beautiful, beautiful Scorpios, to propel you positively forward, all right? And if you open yourself to the universe, to Source, being by your side, helping you every step of the way, letting things work out for you more beautiful than you ever imagined, please go ahead and place your hand on your heart, take a nice deep breath, say yes to it, and as you breathe out, have the willingness to release all that which is not serving you positively, okay? With your current space, where you currently are, from your point of power, you've got the Six of Swords. I want you to know, my beautiful Scorpios, that, sometimes we feel that we've got no support and nobody's going to be there to support us. I want you to know that there's lots and lots of support around you, that there are definitely people there that support you. But, reach out to people. When somebody says, hey, can I help you? Is there anything that I can do? Don't say, no, I'm fine, I'm good, leave me alone, I'm a Scorpio, I know what I'm doing, type of thing. You're probably not going to word it like that. But, don't sort of bite the hand that would like to, the hand that would like to help hit you, the hand would be there for you. And this could even be maybe somebody that's just a soundboard. I think we're in this world where we underestimate the incredible value of a soundboard, all right? Direct influence for the moment, the moon. The moon, Pisces energy, is quite a frequent flyer for this week's energy. I've already done the readings for Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo and Libra. And for all of them, somehow the moon featured quite prominently. And, this is a space where you want to feel your emotions, you want to feel your feelings, not just the pretty feelings, not just the, oh, I'm so grateful feelings. No, 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 no. You want to allow yourself to feel what you really, really feel. You are in a process of releasing a lot, and you want to understand what it is that you are releasing and, where it comes from, so it doesn't creep back in your life, okay? What has brought you to this point, the world, end of a cycle, start of a new beginning? The age of Aquarius is so in full swing at the moment. And, we have had all those challenges that were happening for so many of us. But now you are ready to live a much more fulfilling experience of life. In your foundation, you've got the Emperor. So you actually have the Emperor twice, which is new beginnings. So yes, you are challenged by new beginnings because, my beautiful Scorpio, you are still a water sign, you are still a water energy. Sometimes you feel other people's fear so much. So a good question is always to ask, is this my fear that I'm feeling, or is it somebody else's emotions that I might be feeling? And just by getting that clarity between the two, it's almost like that in itself has a healing aspect. Okay. But you are definitely getting to a space where I see beautiful stability coming into your life. And, there is a stability where you can really give yourself that breathing space to go for your dreams, to take that next step, to open yourself to love, to really give yourself that opportunity to hope and to dream. And, I see a lot of that happening for you in this upcoming week. You really want to be your best friend this week. All right, because it almost seems that there's many things that are happening that kind of makes you almost turn on yourself, and that's not really what you want to do. All right, in your crowning energy, my beautiful, beautiful Scorpio, you've got the Seven of Swords. Okay, so there will be. I don't really pick it up so much in people. Maybe they're just representing of the energy, and maybe that's something you want to bear in mind. When somebody's sort of like, making you feel a little bit upside down in this upcoming week and during this period, 4 to 11 March. But it's like there's some old patterns that are coming back. There's some old fears that are resurfacing, and maybe even some old mannerisms in yourself. And you want to ask yourself, is this how I want to react in this situation? Or might I want to react differently because you are very different to how you were before? All right? And the things that scared you before don't have to scare you anymore. Or you can feel the fear, but you don't have to be run by the fear. You don't have to be manipulated by the fear as you may have been before. Okay? Prospectively going forward, there's the Ten of Swords. There are some ties that need to be cut, my beautiful Scorpios. And the sooner you cut them, the better. Okay? That previous boss, that previous friend, that previous energy, that previous connection, that previous romantic partner, that previous whatever person, whoever or whatever it is, that sort of didn't get you, they didn't quite get where you were coming from and stuff like that. You can apologize once. You can apologize once. Try to explain if they're open to it. But if somebody is committed to, and I mean, maybe you've really hurt people sometimes, because sometimes when we're in pain, hurt people. But if somebody is not prepared to hear you, then unfortunately they're just not prepared to hear you, and move on from it. Cut your ties, move on. It might be painful, but it is what it is. All right? Let's say you got a baby with someone and that other parent just don't want to get on board. Just move on. Okay? Do what you need to do, even if it has to, go the legal route. All right? If the universe could write you a letter, what would it say? 5 of Swords. And 5s are very much new beginning. In numerology, 5 is a new beginning. Source is reminding you, Source of all is reminding you, Scorpio, that you are so much stronger than you were before. You are not the person that you were before. You don't need to have the same challenging experiences that you had before. You don't need to have the same. You don't need to make the same mistakes that you had before, that you made before. You don't have to live the same painful consequences that you lived before. All right. I'm going to actually say to do some ceremony, maybe like a fire ceremony, in whichever way it resonates with you, to peacefully release the past and sort of like energetically open space for new. All right? What you're not seeing coming, I see you being the solution to so many people's problems and troubles. And I mean, Scorpio, you've got that beautiful, beautiful wisdom thing going on where you can help so many people in such incredible ways. So don't doubt yourself. I do, however, see quite a lot of self-doubt coming up for you, especially in this upcoming week, because you are making such fast positive changes that sometimes it just feels very overwhelming. I don't really feel that it's all that easy for you to pace yourself, but maybe try your best to be kind with yourself. Maybe make sure that if you know that you've got a very runny day and it's very busy and stuff like that, then be proactive and make sure, for example, if you like to have, say, cold water, then go ahead and buy yourself like a water bottle that can keep your water chilled or something like that. You know what I mean? Be proactive when it comes to taking care of yourself. With your hopes and fears there and the turning point with the Queen of Pentacles, I see really that all the hard efforts that you made, it's like you've really, really, really worked hard to get to this point, and you're kind of feeling despondent at the moment, like what's the point and is anything ever working out? But I see you being really on this brink of success, my beautiful Scorpios. And typically when we are on the brink of success, that is when those old phantom fears comes back and we start to doubt ourselves and stuff like that. All right? That's okay. That's all right. Know that you're heading in a positive direction. And the potential outcome, you are becoming very, very successful. And one of the things that goes hand in hand with success, which is a very difficult thing to deal with sometimes, but one of the things that goes hand in hand with success, my beautiful Scorpios, is that certain people will leave your life. It doesn't mean that they are low vibing and blah, 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 blah. It's just that you are within a certain vibrational flow. They're not in the vibrational flow. The energies are not really congruent. It doesn't match up. And so life just sort of separates you in different directions. Don't try to fight it. Okay? Because I feel that if life moves you in different directions, but you try to hold on to things and you try to prevent that from happening, Scorpio, that is actually where the trouble comes in. That is where the water becomes murky. Okay? Let's clarify your reading. And you know what? In the comments, share with other people. How are you feeling? How do you deal with challenges? How do you prioritize yourself? We often underestimate how much we can help somebody else by simply sharing our story. Your story is powerful. Go ahead and share it with others. Let's clarify that world energy for you. Your point of power, King of Pentacles. Can it get any more obvious? I really love seeing that for you, my beautiful Scorpios. All your hard efforts are paying off. All your hard work is paying off. And it's not just money. It's that sense of deep inner satisfaction that you are getting, which really sort of maintains your vibration at a very high place. Be proud of yourself, celebrate yourself, and that brings you all the desires of your heart. Money, love, peace, comfort, privacy, whatever it is that you want. You are very, very, you're very much at this end of a cycle, boom, stepping into the new one, because you've done a lot and it's paying off really fast and really positively. And I am really, really happy to see that for you. I must tell you honestly, I am very, very happy to see that for you. Okay? So let's look at that Six of Swords energy, which is directly influencing you at the moment. Sun. Oh, my goodness. All right. So, and this is such a beautiful thing, Scorpio. And I really think that you brought yourself to the reading to hear this. You brought yourself to this reading to hear one specific message, and this is what it is. The people that come in your life, you can trust them. They are not here to lowball you, take advantage of your stuff like that. You can trust the people that come into your life. All right? They're here for their thing, you here for your thing. You're all working together. You're all benefiting together. It's really, really beautiful. All right? Very, very beautiful. Let's look at that moon energy for you over there. So that's actually the past influence bringing you here to the present and going forward. Okay? High Priestess energy again. Sorry, I'm still recovering from a little bit of a flu, which is actually why I haven't done readings for in a while. High Priestess. Source is on board. Spirit is on board. The universe is on board. You're not going into this trajectory of success on your own. The entire universe is backing you. Isn't that beautiful? Let's look at that Seven of Swords energy for you. What's crowning you? You are not alone. The star energy, Aquarius energy, we've been speaking about Aquarius energy. So things have been very, very rough there for a minute, obviously, Scorpio. But if you know how Aquarius energy operates, Aquarius typically, they will step into a space, they see the potential, they see, how beautiful and wonderful and fantastic everything can be, but they can also see what are the rotten apple sort of aspects. And they would usually go, let's first get rid of those before we go into the new space. And that is what has been happening energetically, basically. That is why things have been really, really rough. All right. But that period has now come to an end as well, at least for you. All right. So benefit from that. All right. Before any second waves come in again. Okay. Prosperity coming your way, whichever way you go. You may be at a space where you're like, I don't know, should I go this way or that way? And Spirit want to let you know, beautiful Scorpio, that whether you go this way or that way, things work out for you either way. That is what's beautiful. All right. Let's look at this Emperor energy, this new beginnings energy, this beautiful reset energy. Two of Pentacles, things shifting in your favor, things getting better for you. When I say things looking up for you, I don't mean things kind of looking uppish for you. I mean things looking up for you. All right. And this is where you want to maintain your vibration in a high flow. So make sure you only give your attention to things that are high vibing. All right. If you've been looking at things like porn and stuff like that, that's low vibing. Don't go there. All right. No matter how you put it. Okay. People gossip and whatever. Let them do what they do. And if you can't step away, try to block it out with your mind. Okay. Send positive energy their way. 10 of Swords over there for you. You got the 6 of Pentacles. So definitely going forward, there's a lot of releases taking place. And with releases, there is always, release is a wonderful thing because you can always go into that positive flow. But there's always the opportunity, the chance that you might actually go deeper into the previous pattern that is toxic. So that is why you want to keep your vibe high. All right. You want to be very mindful with how you spend your energy, what you give your energy to. I'm not saying that you say to some people, listen, you low viber, you fuck out of my life. That is not what I'm recommending, okay? That isn't really love. That's not really what we want to do, okay? There are some challenges here, some stumbling blocks, but you are definitely in a space where things can get better for you faster than, possibly before. Okay, let's look at this 5 of Swords. This energy, if Source could write you a letter, what the universe would say. The 9 of Swords. There's a lot of emotion inside of you. There's maybe a lot of pain inside of you. You may have spoken to people about it, but you may feel that they didn't really get sort of like the levity of how you feel, my beautiful Scorpio. And here's the thing. No matter how much people care about you, they're not really going to fully feel entirely what you feel. But you do. So if you need to take some time to feel your feelings, to feel your emotions, to process your emotions, my beautiful Scorpio, you go right ahead and give yourself that, okay? You might be surprised at what's coming up. Journal, get it out of your system, all right? Turning point, what you're not seeing coming there with the 2 of Swords. 10 of Cups, happy family life, all right? You may have felt that for quite a period there, you had to kind of or almost like live your life by the whims of other people. That period has now passed for you, okay? So you may be very confused, where's life going forward, where's it taking you, what's happening? You are getting that beautiful, peaceful life that you want, and whether that is in a relationship, in a connection, whatever it means for you, that is what is coming your way at the moment, where you wake up in the morning and you are actually not just grateful for the life that you wake up in, but excited and happy, okay? Let's look at the Queen of Pentacles for your hopes and fears. 7 of Swords, so same as over there, 7 of Swords. So that 7 of Swords is definitely a turning point for you. You are going forward. There are some sly foxes that's going to try, their stuff and things like that. Focus on, so when people bring drama, like I've got this thing, if you bring drama to my door, I don't have to open, So when drama comes to knock on your door, don't open, don't buy into it. Okay? Don't feel that you have to give this person a piece of your mind. They do them, you do you. All right? Let's look at that potential outcome for judgment energy for you. And you've got the Queen of Wands. All right? So not only are things improving for you sort of like materialistically, things are also improving for you spiritually, mentally, emotionally. You know, maybe I feel that you're at that point where you can actually be ready to maybe make that connection with someone or take things to that next level, where you can let that person into your life and into your heart. You may have had some real fears there, and that's okay. Okay? And even if you're not sure if a person want to be with you, usually, as they say, eat the frog. If you think you'd like to be with this person, you don't know how they feel, let them know I'm interested in pursuing something with you. If they say yes, great, let's go. If they say no, I'm sorry, that's not what I do. It's painful, but at least now you know. All right? At least now you know. Direct message from Source for you, my beautiful, beautiful Scorpios. Moon energy again, Pisces energy. Feel those emotions. All right? You've got that message twice. Feel those emotions. Don't try to run away from those emotions. Don't try to not feel them. Okay? Page of Cups. It's safe for you to open yourself to love, to hope for a better future, to hope for a more beautiful future, to almost be open to the idea, to confidently open the idea that things can flow in a positive direction for you. Two of Wands. Building something beautiful with someone, maybe moving in with someone, starting something beautiful together, you traveling to them traveling to you, starting something beautiful together. End of your challenges, beautiful start of a new beginning. So you may have had a lot of challenges that have been happening in your life, beautiful Scorpio, but those were all really master classes that have brought you to where you currently are. So this is really literally turning lemons into lemonade, where all the challenges that you had before, there's now like a turnaround, and you get to see, oh, so that happened to get me ready for this and this and that, because you're going in a powerful next direction, and you needed to be strong for it, and you are. So you can actually look at things that seem like your life was falling apart. It's actually about to beautifully bloom, which I like to see for you. All right. Now, my beautiful Scorpio, that's what I got for you. I really hope that helps you. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video.